a little ways east from the nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. These guys off to the kind of start they needed this season. They're 3-1 thus far. And on the opposite side, Dan Quinn spent 3 years running the defense in Dallas, turned that into his opportunity with the Commanders. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by one of the strongest throwers in the game and a great athlete as well from Tennessee, Joe Milton.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Catch made over the middle. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards.
Okay, ready?
And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Ready? Kennedy Lions. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And they take him down right along the 30.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go.
Milton out of the pistol here. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete, so second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. So you wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
This just feels like a season so far off the rails, they can't even see the tracks anymore, Kate. Now the outlook is really 1 week at a time, trying to find that first win. Just got to get gritty and tough. And he's got to be the one who really sparks it for him.
Unlock line! Unlock line!
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Daniels from the pistol. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go!
Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. He'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milton. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. Second down now, they need 7. Milton back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Let's go! Check the Eagles! Check the Eagles! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
To throw, Milton. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys stretch their early lead to 9.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys go up 10-zip here in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Cougar 19!
They'll send a receiver left. On the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Come on, come on.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Daniel reel it on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Going back to the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Ready, set.
2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
Go! Liking 18. Ready,
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They're going for this. He connects downfield. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. What a time to rip off that type of game, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running backs. We did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Let go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kicked off, Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Daniels going to keep it. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
On first down, here's Daniels. Pass it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush a passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. One right down the middle. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 7.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 29-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Here's Milton. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Complete over the middle. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. All set now. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Hits his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Second and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap here to Milton. He's got it over the middle. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it.
A designed run. Daniels will keep it. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Daniels back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready, ready, hut, ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
To the air again. Daniels. He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Daniels from the pistol. He's going to keep it this time. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. In motion right. Working now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Throwing now. Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Daniels, 3rd and goal. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook of the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
One final shot before the half. He's going to try another deep one here. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Ryan Branch has it. And the Commanders are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half.
A
And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Pettis. He's away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Commander offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive.
He loses the football, and the Cowboys scoop it up. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
On 1st down, they'll run. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And let's go for a few. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Steady.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. 1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. It's Milton. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series.
2. 70 Timberwolves.
Play action now with Daniels. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Connecting on the slant. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
for
Come on, come on.
Commanders. First down.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Number 85.
Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Get it.
At the Cowboys'
65.
45-yard line.
Daniels is going to throw again. Complete out to the right. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 77 Wolves.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
Put a
line.
receiver in motion right. To throw again, it's Daniels. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
From
From the gun, they get to Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Third and long for him here. Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Dive play straight ahead. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Let's go.
Running for the marker on second. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
19, Chuck.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Milton out of the pistol here. Short pass brought in. It's inside the 10. And into the end zone it goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making a 3-score game in the fourth.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for two here.
Here we go, here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. It's like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go! Cougar 19!
Here's Daniels. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Bronco 80!
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Panther 60! Panther 60!
Daniels now on first down. Finds a man right side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
They'll kick the running back in motion. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go!
Again, Daniels to the air. That one's complete over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, here comes Brooks. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Ready? 60, let's go!
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And a little bit of big completion block, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Go!
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Looking slant route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice.
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zones, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
17.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They give it to him again. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Uh-oh, Melton lost it. And the Commanders make the recovery.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it! 70, Timberwolf! Go!
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And he's got it, it's in close. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Commanders 24.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Turpin with a return. He spins right by him. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now! Ready!
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off the pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push the lead up to 12. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1.
Here we go, here we go! Cowboys!
On first down, here's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
Reload!
Daniels going to keep it. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. The Cowboys scoop it up. And he's going to take it back. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys go up by 19. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. As this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Now set up the screen. Brooks. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Trying to set this up quick.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Good gain out past the 30. And he's able to get it to the 33-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
First down.
Let's go!
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
Dante Thornton Jr. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Looking quickly here.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard
To the
line.
air again. Daniels. Hits him on the out route. We got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
On the set. 60 by 6.
Turns the receiver in motion left. Daniels is going to throw again. It is caught left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He finds it beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
That's another Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. To throw, Daniels. He'll try and run this. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. So new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Now Daniels to throw. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set it. Bronco 80.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
They're going to pass it here. Finds a seam down the middle. They're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Cowboys.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Ready. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready. Liking 18.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Going deep here for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Let's go. 68.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.